أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear students, open your science textbooks and come on page 7. Today we will discuss page 7 and 8 of your textbook. So open your science textbooks and come on page 7, please.
Okay, sir.
Dear students, today my topic of discussion is making difficult measurements. And inshallah, at the end of this lecture, you will be able to know how to take measurements accurately using appropriate apparatus. Before starting our today's lecture, let's recall our previous lecture. So let me ask some question from you. Those students who wanna give the answer, they can raise their hands and I will ask from them. So the first question is define mass.
Can I Sarim?
Sarim Shahab.
Sir,
Yes,
mass is the amount of matter in something.
mass is the amount of matter in something. Very good. Very nice. Mass is the amount of matter in something. Very good. Now come towards the second question. What is the unit of mass? And I will ask this question from Haris Shehzad. Haris Shehzad will answer this. What is the unit of mass? Yes, Haris Shehzad,
Okay,
please.
sir. Sir, Celsius and Fahrenheit.
What are the units of mass, not temperature? I'm talking about the mass.
Sir, gram and kilogram.
Very good, very nice. Gram and kilograms are the units of mass. Define temperature. I will ask this question from Ibrahim.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ibrahim.
Temperature tells us how hot or cold something is.
Very good, very nice. Temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of a body, or how hot or cold something is. What are the units of temperature? I will ask this question from Abbas Ahmed. Abbas Ahmed, please answer. Abbas Ahmed. Are you there? Please unmute yourselves. Yes. What are the units of temperature? Abbas Ahmed, come on. You have the ability to answer this.
Sir, can I do it?
Okay. So,
Sir, can I Haris Shehzad?
Sir, can I
No.
Sufyan Abbasi?
Arshman Khan will answer this. Arshman Khan. Please unmute. Yes.
Sir,
Can I, Ibrahim?
Okay. Sufyan Abbasi will answer this. Sufyan Abbasi, come on, please.
Fahrenheit, Celsius.
Yes. Degree Fahrenheit,
sir.
degree
Kelvin.
Celsius, and Kelvin. And Kelvin are the units of temperature. Very good. Now come towards the next question. Define absolute zero, and I will ask this question from Saad Usman. Saad Usman will answer this. Saad Usman is there? Saad Usman, unmute yourself, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, 1 minute.
Okay. Come on, hurry up.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm thinking.
Yes, come on, please.
So the lowest possible temperature is called absolute zero.
Very good. Very nice. The lowest possible temperature is also called absolute zero. Okay. And what is the value of the absolute zero on Celsius scale? So this is a very easy question, and I will ask this question from Jawad Naveed. Yes, Jawad Naveed will answer this. Come on, Jawad, hurry up. Jawad, unmute
Yes, sir.
yourself and answer this, please. What is the value of absolute zero on Celsius scale?
Sir, what means absolute zero?
Absolute zero is defined here. The lowest possible temperature is called absolute zero. Yes, Muhammad.
Sir, can I?
Yes, you can.
Minus 273 degree.
Yes, very good. Minus
Celsius.
273 degrees Celsius. Okay. Minus 273 degrees Celsius. Okay. So 273 Kelvin equals to, yes. I will ask this question from Sufyan Abasi. Yes, Sufyan. Sufyan, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, zero.
273 Kelvin equals to
Zero.
0 degree centigrade. Very good.
Yes, centigrade.
Yes. And 373 Kelvin equals to, I will ask this question from
No.
Ibrahim Imran. Ibrahim Imran will answer this.
Sir, 100.
100 degrees centigrades. Yes. It equals to 100 degrees centigrades. Yes. And
सफिया ने 2 क्वेश्चन आंसर किए.
okay, what are the units of time? What are the units of time? And I will ask this question from,
Sir, can you tell?
no.
Sir, can you tell for him?
Can I? Second minute.
Hamza Saeed.
Over.
Hamza Saeed will answer this. It's a very easy question. So Hamza Saeed will answer this. Come on, Hamza. Hamza Saeed, come on. Hurry up.
Sir, there is Ahmed Saeed.
But name Hamza Saeed is there. Okay, Ahmed Saeed will answer this. Come on. Ahmed Saeed, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What are the units of time?
Hours, minutes, seconds.
Very nice. Very good. Seconds, minutes, and hours are the units of time. Very good. Okay, so let's revise our ideas about the famous scientist Ibn Sina, who was the 10th century's famous scholar, physician, and philosopher. Okay, so Ibn Sina is also known as Abu Ali Sina, and he is often known in the West as Avicenna. Okay, so he was born in 980, and he was died in 1037, and he was born in Persia. He was a person of a wide knowledge and learning, and he was a physician. He was a doctor by profession. Also, he was a philosopher, he was a writer, and he was a good thinker. So he was particularly noted for his contribution in the field of philosophy and medicine. At that time, he works magnificently in medicine and philosophy. And do you know that the word quarantine was first used by the Muslim scientist whose name was Abu Ali al-Hussein ibn Sina? Okay, he was the first one at that time who uses the word quarantine, and at that time he separated the patient for 40 days from the rest of the people, and he was experimented over there, and he was finding the solution of such diseases. His famous books were the Canon of Medicine and the Book of Healing. Okay, so healing means comfort. Okay, in his book, he was writing the ideas that how you can how you can protect yourself from different diseases and how you can find the comfort after those diseases. So these are his major contribution, and nowadays these books are very, very important in the field of medicine and in the field of uh, physician or in the field of medical. Okay, so we will come towards the measuring different things. We will discuss today how we
Sir,
will find different, how we will find how we will calculate different things, how we should find the volume of something
Assalamu
else.
alaikum, sir.
So what is the volume of the liquid in each of these measuring cylinder? And I will ask from you that what is the level of the water here in this test tube? Yes, who will tell me about this? Come on.
Sir,
Assalamu
can
alaikum,
we
sir.
start him?
40.
This is 40,
40
okay?
milliliters.
Sorry, sir, I am late.
40
Sorry, sir, I am
milliliter.
late.
40 milliliter. Okay, so the level of the water here in this tube is 40. So 40 milliliter, it will gives you an idea about the 40 milliliter of water. Now come towards this one. What is the level of water there?
60 milliliters.
60.
Not 60. 60 is below.
62. 62.
This
62.
is about 64. Okay, because each there are 4 lines above from 60, so that gives you an idea about 64 milliliters. Okay. Okay, now come towards this scale. What mass does each of these digital
Sir,
balances
what is the
shows?
page?
Page 7 and 8. Okay, so what is the mass given in such digital balances? Yes, what is the mass?
Sir, 199.1.
Very nice, 199.1.
99.1.
Yes, 199.1 grams. And this scale gives you an idea about 0.5 grams. Okay, so
0.5 gram.
you have to write 5.5 there.
0.5.
Yes, very nice. Okay, now come towards the thermometer. Okay, these are the thermometers. But
Sir,
first,
that was gallon or
okay, so the first, okay, in first thermometer, what is the reading? What temperature is shown in each of these thermometers? So you can clearly see this is the level of the mercury. So it gives you an idea about what temperature is
20
there?
degrees Celsius.
What?
20 degrees Celsius.
Yes, very nice. It gives you 20 degrees centigrades. Okay. The level of the mercury here on 20, so it gives you 20 degrees centigrade.
20 centigrade.
And look at here in this thermometer, it will give you.
50 centigrade.
50.
Okay, so this is the level of the mercury here at 50, so it will gives you an idea about the 50 degrees
Sir,
centigrade.
in previous page it was gram or gallon.
It is given there. It is given there. Gram.
Okay, sir.
Okay, gram is there.
सर ये किधर लिखे?
These are your workbook exercises, but I explain these things for your ease to how to find the different measurements, or how we will find different complicated measurements.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What times are shown in these stop clocks and stop watches? Yes. This stopwatch gives you the time. Yes.
5,
5 minutes. And
Sir, can I?
yes, you can, please.
Sir, can I?
Yes, yes.
5:15.
This
Yes.
is 5, 2. 5, 2.
5 minutes and 2 seconds. Okay. This gives you an idea
5,
about,
2.
sorry, 5 minutes and 7
2
seconds.
seconds.
Sorry. No, 7 seconds. 7 seconds. 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Now this is a digital
Sir,
bulb.
second one 20.56
hour and 56 minutes.
20
So
minutes and 56.
very good, very nice. 20 minutes and 56 seconds were there. Okay, in first one, 5 minutes and 7 seconds, and the second one, 20 minutes and 56 seconds were there. Okay, now come towards the difficult
Sir,
measurements.
5 minutes 7 seconds नहीं है sir. ये 5 minutes 2 seconds.
How? You can count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 seconds are there.
Yes, sir.
You can start from here, not from here. Okay? Making difficult measurements.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so making difficult measurements, how you can measure some different measurements. If you have the right instruments, okay, first you will take the right instrument, then measuring is usually easy there. Okay, then you will be able to measure the things quite easy. But however, sometimes things can be little more difficult to measure and need thinking about. Okay, giving problems and their solution. We will solve different problems here for getting a solution, and we will get an idea about those problems, that how we can solve such complicated problems. Okay, come towards the first problem. How do you find the mass of a single rice grain? Yes. So anybody of you who have an idea about how to find the mass of a single rice grain? Yes. Come on.
Yes,
Do you have
sir.
an idea how to find? Yes.
Sir, by electronic balance.
Okay, let me explain this. Rice grains are very light. Okay, we all know that that is so small and so light. And it is very unlikely that you will have a balance that you can measure very small masses. Okay, usually we were using the balances that have kilograms. Okay, so the mass of the rice grain is quite very light, and we are unable to find that mass. So what should we do there? We will take 100 rice grains and divide their mass by 100. Okay, we will collect 100 rice grains. Okay, and then we will find the mass of 100 grains, and after that we will divide that mass by 100, so we will get the mass of 1 grain. This is an easy way that how you can find the mass of a rice grain. Okay, because a rice grain is quite so smaller, and we are unable and we have no balance to measure the mass of such smaller quantity, so we will collecting 100 rice grain, and then we will divide that by 100. Okay, so you have to put some rice grain there, and the number of rice grains were in 100. You will find the mass of the 100 rice grains, so probably you will get 20 grams. Okay, 20 grams will be the mass of the 100 rice grains. Then how you can find the mass of 1 grain? So you have to divide 20 by 100. Okay, you have to divide 20 by 100, and after that you will get the mass of 1 rice grain, and that will be 0.2 grams. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Any problem?
No, sir.
Sure.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm
So this
sure.
is the way
Yes,
how
sir.
you can find how you can find the mass of a single rice grain. Okay,
Okay.
this is a single rice grain. So if the rice grain are not exactly the same, then 0.2 gram is the average mass of 1 rice grain. Okay, sometimes the rice grains, some rice grains were bigger and some were smaller. So if there is no exactly, if the rice grains were not exactly the same, then you have to go to the average. Okay, How do you find the mass of a single rice grain? So this is the way. You have to get 100 rice grains, because a single rice grain is quite impossible to be measured. Mass of 100 rice grain, 10 grams. And mass of one rice grain is 10 grams
0.1.
divisible by 100. So that will give you 0.1 gram. Okay. Now come towards the second problem. How do you find the volume of an irregular shape? So what should we do there? Yes. To find the volume of an irregular shape, who will tell me? If you remember, I explained these things. The volume of a regular shape will be calculated by using a formula, length multiplied by width multiplied by height. But how we can find the volume of an irregular shape or odd shape? Yes. Do you have an idea about that?
Our volume multiplied by length
No, no,
multiplied.
no, no. You have to take a cylinder and you have to put some water over there. Then you have to add some water over there. And you will find the level of the water. Okay. So initially the level of the water is at 50 centimeter cube. Okay. 50 centimeter cube is the level of the water. Then volume of the water will be 50 centimeter. Then you have to put an irregular shaped object. The level of the water will be raised. Okay. And the level of the water will be reached here at this point. That will be 70 centimeter cube. Volume of the water will become 70 centimeter cube. Okay. Now you have to subtract the initial value from the final value. Okay. You have to subtract the initial value from the final value. You have to subtract 50 from 70. And you will get 20 centimeter cube will be the volume of that irregular shape. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Things were quite
Yes,
easy.
sir.
Yes, sir.
सर एक चीज और पूछना चाह रहा हूँ सर ये 20 सेंटीमीटर के आगे छोटा सा 3 की लिखा हुआ है
It's a cube. This is the unit of the volume. Okay. Because in volume, there are 3 different lengths are used: length, width, and height. So meter, meter, and meter. If you multiply 3 meters, then that will give you, or you will multiply 3 centimeters, then they will give you cube. That is what's so called centimeter cube. Okay. There are 3 centimeters. Centimeter cube
Okay,
means
sir.
there are 3 centimeters. A very good question. Yes. Anybody else have a problem?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Problem 3. How do you time on one swing of the pendulum accurately? Okay. So no matter how far a pendulum swings, okay, this is a pendulum swinging. This pendulum is swinging over there. For one swing is always the same. However, one swing may be too fast to work accurately, but you can get a good answer by timing 10 swings and divide the result by 10. Okay, you have to calculate 10 number of vibration there. Okay, from one side to another side, and from that side to the first side. That is what's so called one vibration or one swing. Okay. So you have to calculate 10 swings and you have to divide, you have to calculate 10 swings and you have to calculate the time also. And then you will divide that number of or the timing by 10 numbers and you will get the time period. You have to start the stopwatch and it will take 15 seconds for 10 swings. So you have to divide 15 by 10. You will get 1.5 seconds. It means that one vibration is completed in 1.5 seconds, or one swing is completed in 1.5 seconds. Okay, one vibration means back and forth movement of the pendulum. Okay, back and forth movement of the pendulum. That is also called a swing. Okay, how do you time one swing of the pendulum accurately? So you have to start the stopwatch and you have to count the number of vibration. You have to take 10 vibrations there, or 10 swings were there, and probably you will find that in 20 seconds. So 20 seconds are the time for 10 swings. So if you want to find the time for one swing, what will you do? You have to divide 20 by 10, okay? And you will get 2 seconds for each swing.
I have a question.
Yes, you can ask, please.
Sir, in the previous slide it showed 15 seconds and now it's 20.
It depends upon the swing of the pendulum, okay? It depends upon the swing of the pendulum. If the number of swings were quite larger, then it will take more time, okay? Or if you stretch the pendulum a bit more, then it will take more time, okay? So
Oh,
it depends upon you.
I understand now.
Good. Now, this is the test yourself. Only one question is there, okay? You have to calculate this question. What is the average mass of one nail if 50 nails have mass 200 grams? Okay, so this is a test yourself and you have to find the mass of a single nail. Okay, it is a very easy question. You will do this. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How you can do this?
More than
Sir, we will divide 50 by 200. 200 by 50.
Yes, very good. You have to divide 200 by 50. So mass of 50 nails are 200 and average mass of a nail is 200 divisible by 50. So you have to divide that. That will gives you 4 grams.
4 grams.
4 grams will be the answer. A second question is, a cork floats in water. Suggest how you could find the volume of an irregular piece of cork. So put some water and stone in the measuring cylinder and note down the reading. Then tie up the cork with this stone and dip again. Now again note down the reading. Difference between the two reading is the volume of the cork. Okay, this is how you can find the volume of a cork. Okay, a bee beats its swings 250 times each second. What is the average time for a single beat of a bee swing? A complicated question this is, okay? In 1 second, it swings swings its wings 250 times. So time for 250 beats is only 1 second. So per one beat, it will take how much time? You have to divide 1 by 250. So you will get 0.004 second for single beat. Okay, times to review our today's lecture. What is Avicenna famous for? Yes,
Sir, for his books
yes,
and for his medicines.
He
yes. He
one
was famous for the contribution in the field of philosophy and medicine. Very good. Okay,
Sir,
tell the
is
name
this
of the two famous books of Avicenna.
four.
Yes, what are the two famous books of Avicenna? Yes, the Canon of Medicine and
The book of healing.
the Book of Healing. Yes, the Canon of Medicine and the Book of Healing. Okay, the word dash was first used by Abu Ali Sina.
Quarantine.
Very nice. Quarantine was the word that is first used by Abu Ali Sina or Ibn Sina. Okay, complete the test yourself on notebook, do the activity, read the important definitions. Okay, now I'm sending you I'm sending you the Kahoot link and you have to do that. Okay. So keep stay here.
सर आप अभी Kahoot का लिंक सेंड करें